for that. Good job. Okay. Evan, do you have a new argument? No, I know. He's going to give his argument now. Do you have something that why he should be allowed to go to school?
Okay, I think August should go to Beecher Prep because he was not learning enough learning a lot at home, at his house.
Okay, so on the should not side, do any of you three, raise your hand, do any of you three have a good rebuttal for that? Montana?
August was smarter than Jack when he got to school.
Okay, so there's evidence in the book that he was pretty smart for his grade level then, right?
And
Okay, wait, you gotta raise your hand. Okay, Robert?
And when he was being homeschooled, he actually was getting the education his need because we don't actually know if his mom went to college. So we kind of don't even know. So that's not even a fact. We don't know if he's getting the same education as we have now or later.
Okay. Trey, you have a rebuttal?
He should be allowed to go to school to get more knowledge than his mother taught him.
Then, okay. Okay. All right, so I would say, Blaze, you have something you want to add to that about the schooling?
He is smart and got good grades.
Okay. All right, so I would say that you guys each get a point for that because you both showed good evidence for that. Okay, Matthew George, what is your argument on why Augie should not go to Beecher Prep School?
He saw two fights, and he started two fights with August, with Jack and Joanne.
Okay, so August has been in two fights since he has been in, or started two fights since he's been in school. With Julian and Jack, who?
Julian and Jack.
Jack. Okay, team should. Do you have any arguments for that? Evan?
It wouldn't count as two because unless you're counting the one that he didn't ask Jack to stand up for him though when he was fighting at the movies.
Yeah, but
Good point.
the way that I see it, he needs to learn how to stick up for himself. And he's making the other kids feel bad for him, so they're sticking up for him. Well,
Trey?
Well, that's actually being a friend, Robert.
I kind of noticed, but don't you think if let's say, Montana went and broke his leg, and I found out who broke his leg and punched him in the face, do you think that would be being a friend if I got expelled for something that they did?
You did something for them that would actually help them, what they couldn't do.
Yeah, but then I would be getting punished for the thing that they got into.
And they would thank you.
Yeah, but I wouldn't know of what happened.
Okay, so let's try to stick to the facts of what happened in the book. I would give both teams a point because you both had good arguments for that. Trey, do you have a new argument that you would like to introduce?
He should be allowed to get some friends. All three of his friends moved. He had nothing to do.
So he should be allowed to go to school because he
Get more
needs
friends and knowledge.
he needs more friends.
And knowledge. Some
And
friends and knowledge.
Friends that trust him.
Okay,
He
good.
could do that. Plain out in
Raise your
his
hand.
neighborhood.
Should not side. Do you have an argument for that?
He could plain out do that in his own neighborhood. Why does he have to go to school to do it?
Okay, Evan?
Because at school there's more people, and in the neighborhood maybe people will think, oh, look at that kid. And then when he goes to school, some kids might do that, but not all of oh, look at that kid, he looks okay, let's go be his friend.
Like-
even though he has that thing going on.
Trey?
Like Summer and Jack.
Good. Good
Even though
evidence.
they have nothing wrong, August, like Augie sounds like August, and Summer said it sounds like yours sounds like a month, and mine sounds like a season, so that's why we make a table.
Oh, okay, so they became friends. That's kind of their
Yeah.
conversation starter. Okay, good. Good. Okay, so Montana, do you have another argument that you would like to start? You guys both are pointing to that. Good.
August started the
Do you need a minute?
yeah.
Okay, Blaze.
He is nice.
You think he should go to school because he is nice. What evidence from the story is there that he is nice?
He stuck up for Jack or something.
Okay, talk a little bit louder so the camera gets you. He stuck up for who?
He stuck up for Jack or something.
Okay, Robert?
Well, I understand that he stuck up for him and all, but same thing I said last time. They need to learn how to do it on their own so they could get stronger from what they deal with.
Okay, Evan?
But like he's nice because when Jack didn't know the questions on a test and he studied but he still didn't remember it, he asked August really nice if he could cheat off of him.
Exactly, which could have made them both get expelled.
Well, it didn't.
That's the funniest thing I've ever
So you're saying if I copy off of you, I won't get a big F?
Well, you don't know that.
Because Miss Wagner ain't here to stop you.
Okay. All right, Montana, did you have anything you wanted to add?
I can't remember the
Oh.
name.
You can't what?
Remember the name of it.
What were you thinking?
He
Oh,
started, why?
The play. Okay, Montana's gonna add something why he should not go to school.
August started the plague.
Okay, explain that.
The plague is where nobody wants to touch August, and August, well, not a lot of people are wanting to touch him. Everybody's scared of him.
So you think that he should not go to school because the other kids are afraid of him because of how he looks? Okay, any arguments from the should side? Trey.
It's kids being mean to him, not him saying, "Oh, you touch me, you'll get the plague, man. Oh, don't dodge me."
Okay. All right. Robert.
Well, it doesn't really matter because what happens if August scrapes his elbow or knee like how it happened in the book, and then a person with a paper cut that doesn't know about the paper cut comes and tries to hold the blood so that way he has enough blood to reach the nurse, but then it gets into the kid's hand, which they don't notice.
Okay, Evan.
But nothing is wrong with him really. It's just his mouth and
It
the
could
stuff
be-
that he has. It's nothing to do with his blood or anything.
Yeah,
It's
it's in his DNA,
Yeah, it's
which
just in his mouth.
It's just how he looks. It's not. That's kind of a made up thing. The plague is not really. He does not really have the plague, and
Well,
kids
it-
can't catch it from him.
well, it actually could be contagious.
Yeah, but it's not. It's not. It's not. I looked it up. Okay, Trey.
Yeah, looks don't matter. You're trying to say that looks matter and kids should dodge them because looks matter. Looks don't matter. Have you ever heard the story of the ugly duckling?
Really, stop trying to steal stuff off of Teen Titans Go.
Good analogy. That's a good analogy. Okay.
But like
Okay, go ahead, Evan.
even though my cousin looks different. People always want to be her friend, though.
That's right. You have a cousin that has a similar
Right.
situation.
Well, yeah, like because she was either born too late or born too early or something, and like her like when she was born, her fingers like didn't get fully like they were still together and stuff.
Right. Okay. Well, is there anyone that wants to add anything from the audience to the argument? Cammie and Carly? Okay, Cammie and Carly, come on up. And Blaze, you take a seat, and Montana, take a seat. Okay. Shh, be nice. Okay. Carly and Cammie, do you guys have anything you would like to add? You have to talk kind of loud.
August, he has like more, he had to work on computer.
Oh, okay, that's a good point. Because you're showing that he knows how to use the computer. He's super smart. He knows how to do that kind of work. Good argument. Okay, Evan.
Like even though he knows how to use the computer stuff, like it said in the book, sometimes his eyes get bad. Like his eyes start to hurt.
Okay. All right, Cammie.
So he couldn't do that for 6 hours while school's going on because we do it for 6 hours.
Okay.
He should go to school, not let students bully him, but he ignores it.
He does, doesn't he? He handles it pretty well, doesn't he? I would say. Yes. Carly?
Well, if kids bully him, because people would like say, hey, your face looks weird. I'm not gonna be your friend.
That might be hard for him to handle, right? Okay. Robert?
And I don't really think he appreciates all the other kids calling him Zombie Kid. And if he's on the computer, you can't actually see what he looks like, so it's better, and you can't tease him.
Okay. Trey?
Like I said earlier, looks do not matter.
You can't see him, so that way
What if
it
he-
doesn't prove any
But like
looks.
What if you had a profile picture and you used your own face?
And guess what? It's called photoshopping.
Okay, well, let's stick to the evidence. Cammie?
He should go to school because his mom probably didn't go to college for a teacher's degree.
Okay.
What Robert said. You
Okay.
never know that, but I doubt that she did.
Okay. And Carly?
Well, she might have went to college and be a teacher. You don't know that.
We don't have evidence about that, right?
Well, you know, she went to college and got her degree to graduate, and we know she's working at a different school. But like, she could even be running a business.
She didn't know that she was having algae when she was in college, though. If she didn't, so that means she might have not went and got her teacher's degree because she didn't know she was gonna have a kid that wasn't fully formed. So maybe, like, didn't they say that she worked with one of like Autumn's mom or something?
I think so. Carly?
Well, she probably, if she did it, like, when Augie was at his old house, he never had no friends and all that because he never went to school. He might have worked on, like, computers and all that. His mom.
At this time, teachers, we are going to be under a soft lockdown. Please make sure that you follow the proper protocol. Soft lockdown.
Like,